Why so emotional? So the other day I was talking to a friend of mine and we were talking about my dating experiences, and I had a couple stories, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, what about that guy that I set you up with?" And my face just dropped. Why? Because that was probably the worst date I've ever been on in my life. And it wasn't really a date. It was just getting to know the person, getting to know who they are, what they're about, their mindset. Let me tell you guys about that. So, pretty much, one day after school, he came, you know, he didn't have a car at the time, which was a bit of a turn off. But he was a nice guy and everything. So I was like, hey, let's just go over to the mall. It's across the street from my school, and get subs, and yeah, and cool. The conversation was great. He was a great guy. He was a nice guy, and things were going pretty smoothly. He's not the cutest, but he was nice, and that's really what I was looking for with this setup, I guess you could say. So it starts to rain, and I was, waiting for the bus and getting ready and everything. Ended up going to a gazebo beside my school. This guy, he's not significantly older than me, but it was like maybe 2-3 years, right? So we were talking and laughing, and he said, "So where do you think this is going?" And I said, "Well, I don't know how far I can go, considering you are moving, and I don't like long distance relationships." And I was expecting him to be like, "Okay, that makes sense. Like, if you'd rather just be friends and da 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 da, then that's completely fine with me." No, he turned his head away from me, and I heard. Here I'm wondering, maybe, he's coughing, it's cold and shit, right? No, he turns, and his face, his eyes is full of water. And I'm like, okay, did he shove his head through the gazebo or something like that? No, they were tears. And I was like, nigga, what the fuck? I've talked to you for about a couple hours. Yeah, we talked on the phone a couple times, and my friend told you about me, and but you're crying. I tapped him a little, and I'm like, are you okay? He's like, "This always happens to me. I never find someone else good for me, and they always leave." And I was like, okay. And for me, that was a really, 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 really big turn off. Oh God. It was a terrible, terrible time. It was bad. It was really bad. Guys, why are you so emotional? I mean, a lot of you are getting emotional these days. I don't know if I have no heart, I guess, or if it's just you. I mean, I'd rather not bash you, but what's going on, guys? I don't know. It seems you guys are, getting periods like girls. I wish I could understand. Someone tell me, please. This is my first video, I guess you could say. My first actual ranting kind of video, I guess you could say. I'll try and put out videos as often as I can. If you like them, like them. If you don't, dislike them. The lighting in this room is really crappy, so you can see every single deformity in my life. I thought I needed to let this out because I've been wanting to let it out for a little bit, and the girl that set me up, I'm coming for you. You know who you are. Subscribe, like, dislike, leave a comment. I don't care what you do. Do it. Make me happy. My videos will basically be about updates on the clothing line that I'm coming out with very soon. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr. Don't add me on Facebook. I don't like you. I'm kidding. I love you so much. Oh my gosh. But yeah, do all those things, and